Gilson Gaming jump starts this week by charging in to block the law. Then he throws a
should be up there. They see me. They see me. They got it. You hear me? I'm about to eat myself.
I am the helper, no helper. And a girl loves watcher. I want to hear her. And listen when the DJ say, Sim Simmer, pass me the keys to my bimmer. Oh my, the girls them sugar. How can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Oh my, the girls them lock. And I am now. The precious Sim Simmer. Who got the keys to my bimmer? Oh my, the girls them sugar. Gunga bomb. Wait. Hey D, hey Bing, head of our hey Ma, hey Engine, hey One， 当然都是贵宾，我是一个比你却更高的微信。嘿Swan， AP， 按下宝宝按钮让敌人追击，电话那个响，开个跨会议，先给一下账户再看看汇率。你的老板他要给我面子，在赌外来网从来不受任何限制，和我近距离接触只能通过电视，我了解黑的 A， 甩着我的辫子，在我面前摆拍摄影机，炫耀我的猪宝宝裤子拉得低，故事里散发的粉儿，你看我的哪里就有。我们还 brother 像 XOT，F4B 投射 B2K， 海豹部队天地会 MVP， 进攻目标来个飞虎队，4大天王黎明国成长学友，我要当刘德华，我要当刘德华，拍电影发专辑，头发上抹点发蜡，头发上抹点发蜡，凌晨3点钟，兰桂坊听着我的法拉利，我是个你是小弟，娱乐行业里面我们保持着更高人气，下帝国我把雪球越滚越大，我的同行随时面临倒闭。把你上牢记，胖起来打中你的太阳穴，足够让你倒地，足够让你倒地。只要我在，你们爬都爬不起来，不用再抱期待，整个西亚市场都被我们霸占，像龙卷风刮到我心，刮到我心。外星人收到的信号都是我们发射的说唱音乐，目标非常精确，在通知林的基地被他们。
The Magic are out of Orlando and. Into this interconference game. We welcome you this Thursday evening as we get set for some exciting NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. For the Pelicans, happy to be here in New Orleans right now in the midst of a homestand. They're free-falling right now, piling up loss after loss. We'll see if they can bounce back.
Yeah, and they just looked sort of lost out there lately. You know, they're not playing with a whole lot of purpose or drive, and you just can't wait for good things to happen. You've got to make them happen. And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. It's good. And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system. And sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
Just so hard defensively to stay after McCollum. He can be elusive, and he can score from anywhere.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he is delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And the space Lopez is able to cover on defense, using that size and length to reject the shots.
Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Wagner. Graham with the ball. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
And how about the awareness from Valanciunas? He read the pick and roll coverage there. Beautiful.
Wagner. And finish off by Wagner.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass. And guys, you have to admit that Brandon Ingram is only getting better as a player.
I'm raising my hand. I admit, you see me raising my hand. He's committed to living up to his all-star potential, and even though he's a player that had a change of scenery in the early part of his career after being a high draft choice, that's not mattering to Brandon Ingram. Maximizing his potential does matter, and we're seeing that hard work pay off.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
Count that one.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here is Hernangomez. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And Bamba pulls it down. And there's the drive. Well, one of us here knows Cole Anthony quite well. The guy to my side here, Jake, is dad. Care to share with us a story about your son playing hoops growing up?
Well, I tell you one thing. He's always had that belief, that inner belief in himself and his abilities. And that's something that started early on in his life. And honestly, that's when I knew he had a chance to be a really good player.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Pass to Wagner. And finish off by Wagner.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Bamba with it. Lopez right side. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Hayes. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Back to Wagner. To the inside. And the dunk by Bamba.
And that's 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority.
Pass to Hernangomez. Here's Alvarado. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
No one near Suggs as he lets it go. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
And he banks in the layup. Suggs has got 5.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Valanciunas. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
Well, really good ball movement on the entire possession, and then CJ getting slick.
To the paint. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Pass to Jones. And it's sent back by Carter. Inside. Now, here's Wagner. Comes up empty down low.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Good on the triple. 6 points for him.
Well, the coach has confidence in CJ taking that shot, and so CJ has confidence in making it.
To the middle. And then Carter with the dunk.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Well, a lot of teams are going smaller these days, but big man Jonas Valanciunas still earning steady minutes year after year.
Efficient scoring and a presence on the glass. He's able to punish teams inside if they want to play small ball.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. It's ironic that while the league took refuge in Orlando to complete the 2020 season, the Magic has had no reprieve from the rash of injuries that affected its top young players the last few years. This team is well coached and plays hard. Hopefully their fortunes will change when it comes to health. Guys?
All right, David, thank you. You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And it's Harris off the drive. Up top, Wagner. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Wagner's got 6.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
And it's Ingram missing. Magic leading by 9. Pass to Okeke. Orlando moving the ball around. And it's Suggs missing. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
Yeah, drawing fouls is tough, but the important part about that is when you get to the free throw line, you got to turn those into points, and it might have cost them in that last ball game, missing all those chippies.
Valanciunas. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. He's got 12.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And it's Orlando's ball. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
Yeah, they matched up very evenly, and that's not a compliment to either side. Last season was a struggle for both squads, and now they're each looking to turn the corner.
Down low, here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
That's his second.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Pass to Suggs. And here's Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. McCollum with the ball, and it's Carter picking him up.
They worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Bangs home the trifecta. McCollum's got 9 points.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Here's Wagner. Sinks that one from the post. Wagner's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Inside, Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Magic leading by 5. Here's Anthony. Valanciunas grabs the board. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync. And standing 6'3" at that shooting guard spot, you know, the naysayers will question McCollum's lack of size defensively.
Well, it might not be, GA, the size part of it defensively. It's the fact that, you know, you'd like to make more of an impact defensively. So forget the size. You know, CJ needs to show some more effort on that end. The best part about CJ is that he usually wins the matchup on a nightly basis because he's such an incredible scorer, and that's where maybe you make up the difference.
On the basket by Jones. Jones has got his first points of the night.
You just don't want to give away points by giving away passing lanes. McCollum right there waiting for one, then threads the needle.
Back to Ross. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bamba. Here's Wagner. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Orlando shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Pelicans trail by 3. Back to Ingram. For the tie. And another 3 for New Orleans.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting.
And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And here's McCollum for 3. The shot, no good. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. Shot on the wing. And Bamba pulls it down.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
The Pelicans trail. A 3 from McCollum. Ross grabs the board. On offense, here are the Magic. To the inside. Bamba.
Assist goes to.
And the dunk by Bamba.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. You see some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
To the paint. Here's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Wagner. Ingram with the steal. And here we go. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
And there's the call on Jones.
Second personal foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Substitution for your Pelicans.
Murphy with the steal. And now McCollum running the floor all by himself. They now take the lead. McCollum's got 20.
McCollum a blur that time in transition. A quick-footed guard who runs the floor like a gazelle.
And it's denied. And he recovers it. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Picked by Murphy. Here's Alvarado. A 3-pointer, no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
On up the court. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Who doesn't love to see David take on Goliath? Their huge throwdown.
To the middle to stop the run.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Rebounded by Anthony. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Orlando Magic. A 2-point game. Here he goes. And they pick up 2. And that's now 17 points for Franz Wagner.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Hernan Gomez. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And we're just moments away from the... And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's New Orleans. Here's Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Pass to Carter. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. McCollum feeling it out a bit. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution.
There's the pick. Ingram outside. Drives to the hoop. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Ingram. And the Pelicans lead by 4. Here's Suggs.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Yes, that goes in.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
It's deflected. Taken away by Hayes. To the inside. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
3-pointer. Graham. Kept alive. Valanciunas.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Ingram attacking. Here's Temple, and the three ball is good. Now it's a 7-point Pelican lead. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Ingram wide open. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end. How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Substitution.
Eyes a three off the inbound. And that comes off the assist by Jones. McCollum's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pelicans. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Trash nigga, quit, you bum ass nigga.
In for the Magic.
The possibility here of pushing their lead to double digits.
And mentally, I think it makes this an even bigger edge.
Lots of room. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 at that basket.
CJ operating like a surgeon out there tonight.
Inside. Here's Bamba. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
First team foul.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
And so he hits both.
The raw talent Bamba has, just so impressive. A shot-blocking specialist who also makes an impact on the offensive end.
And here's McCollum for 3. The Magic trailed by 9. And stolen by Graham. McCollum, no good. And now the fast break. Ross with the ball. It's stolen by Jones. And here's McCollum for 3. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Pass to Wagner. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And 101 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for New Orleans.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for C.J. McCollum.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. He definitely had the hot hand.
Shooting for it.
And both free throws good for Ross. New Orleans with the ball. And McCollum launches it from deep. Great look, but off the mark. Lopez a screen. Now here's Wagner. A 3 ball. No good. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control.
A vessel just wrapped to him. It'll get you massive wins. Only thing ever different between me and you, I dream, imagine them. Manifestation, not magic, is a patient when you work and add the wins.
I'm fine, feeling blue, nothing new was done.
2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. Here we go. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. We'll see the Houston Rockets and the defending NBA champion, the Milwaukee Bucks. Portis can't get it to go. McGrady outside. Pass to Yao. Yao draws the double. And the rejection by Giannis. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Crosses over. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And you know, Giannis gets to the basket in a nanosecond. He feels like nobody can stop him.
McGrady outside. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Right side, Antetokounmpo. Takes it off the glass. Giannis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, inside, Giannis's length really helps him get by the defense. Not much they can do to trip him up or slow him down. He's a force.
And it's Yao missing. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. Knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Alston, good.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Here's Giannis. From down in the low post, it goes. Giannis has got 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Holiday following the score by Houston. There's Portis. Back to Holiday. Pass to Allen. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis powering his way on the jam there. Well done.
And here's Alston. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. Alston's got his second basket of the night.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. He's been absolutely relentless.
Substitution for the Rockets.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. On the wing, DiVincenzo.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
It's up a 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Rockets trail. Drives to the hoop. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, good job to take him right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep it from converting the easy bucket.
And he makes both free throws. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter of the game. Now DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Mutombo.
Milwaukee foul.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
That's his first personal foul.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for Houston. Cooper.
And so he makes both from the line. 1:35 left to play here in the first. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Lets it go from deep. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Back to Monroe. And Craig Monroe with the slam.
Good find that time by DiVincenzo. An unselfish player, always looking to make the extra pass.
Mutombo sets a screen. Jackson from long range. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Personal foul.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
Yeah, I agree. And you've got to have a sense of when you're not going to be able to get to the ball. That just wasn't a smart foul.
Monroe's shot is good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Here's Jackson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Mutombo up top. Back to Jackson. Houston moving it around. Landry gets the bucket.
Assistant.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Here's DiVincenzo. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. To the wing on the left. Jackson in the corner. Pass to Mutombo. And the layup's good off the glass.
Can't allow Mutombo to get this deep. I mean, once you do, he's going to score it with ease.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
Rocket substitution.
Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dance team. Substitution for the Rockets. Tracy McGrady.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Rockets lead by 5. And
All coming out of the court.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Well, I like seeing Middleton stroke it from downtown. That release of his, pure as white-driven snow.
Yao. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Back to Portis. And he finishes nicely on the way. Portis has got his first basket of the night.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Substitution.
And Ming, boy, I tell you, this guy is so big. He's a dominant force who also has a touch that belies his size. This guy is a real force at both ends. Boy, Yao used all of his body there setting that screen.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jrue Holiday has been a welcome addition to this Bucks team. Chris Middleton said he just knows how to play the game on and off the ball. How to move without it, how to set guys up. He makes the game easier for everybody. He's made them a lot better. Guys?
That's how you make us, David. Thank you with stories like that. That kid, Jrue Holiday, he is a quality kid. Wonderful character, terrific player.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Antetokounmpo's got 12. Rockets leading by 10. Pass to McGrady. And here is Scola, defended by Portis. It's tipped. Over in the corner, Allen. And another three from Milwaukee.
I tell you what, he clearly is one of the best players in the league who does not get the same kind of gas that other guys do. But there's no better all-around guard in the NBA than Jrue Holiday.
Here's Scola. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Rocket substitution.
Bucks trail by 7. To the wing right side. And a wide open look for Portis. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And here comes Holiday leading the fast break.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Middleton on the wing. Back to Allen. Giannis outside. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
Houston making a switch here.
Rocket substitution. Dikembe Mutombo.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Back to Jackson. And they'll get another chance. Here's Mutombo. Goes back up. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Milwaukee gets called for the foul.
And Mutombo, a defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Mutombo. Poke loose. Back to Landry. And Landry throws it down.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Milwaukee.
Bucks passing it around. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. Battier cannot hit. Bucks trail by 3. Pass to Ojale. It's back to Hill. Here's Ojale. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
11 feet away. It's stolen by Hill. The 3 for DiVincenzo. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Stolen by Monroe. Here's Connaughton. got a piece of it. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Houston in the lead. McGrady right side. Over Allen. And that one's good. McGrady. McGrady's got the first points of the second half here for Houston. Holiday looking over the floor. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
First team foul.
Outside Portis for the tie. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady. Rockets leading by 3. Carries it down low.
Tracy McGrady.
McGrady's got 4 this quarter.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
And Giannis throws it down.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Yao
Ming.
And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Yao's got 5.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size, exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Second team foul. Rocket substitution.
Bucks by 3. And Hill has it in the corner. Pass to Ojale. Outside Hill. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's covered by Alston. Clock at 6. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dance team. Substitution for your Bucks. Jordan Nwora. Wesley Matthews.
2 on the clock. Stolen by Brooks. To the right side. Pass to McGrady. Looking for Yao. He gets it there. Launches it. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
3 for Matthews. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
It's a hand on it. Pass to Yao. And another shot. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. And now it's an 8-point Houston lead.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
DiVincenzo with it. .153 left to play here in the third. Here's Connaughton. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Rockets leading by 8. Brooks outside. Houston moving the ball around. Yao, that's good.
And Yao Ming's a handful when he's this deep. I mean, virtually impossible to guard. You can't let him get this kind of positioning. Easier said than done, though.
To the paint. Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession.
Rockets ball.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players." I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance. Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
To the middle. It's stolen by McGrady. And it's Houston on the break. Good on the three-point shot. McGrady's got 12 points now in the quarter.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Houston making a switch.
Rocket substitution. Luis Scola.
43 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Matthews. Screen by Monroe. To end the drought. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
I like seeing Matthews go strong to the rack. I mean, using his speed and strength to put the defense in a pickle.
Both free throws good from Matthews.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
McGrady up top. It's back to Battier. Inside. And the basket by Scola. Scola's got 6.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Milwaukee shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
Pass to McGrady. Battier outside. Back to McGrady. Sees the alley-oop. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Rockets lead by 13. And
come on and get down for your Bucks dance team.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 13. Yao with the block. They recover it. And to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Middleton. 6 to shoot. Goes up again. Portis can't get it to go.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Middleton with it. Picked up by Battier. Here's Giannis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his third.
Well, that's just an assertive play by Giannis against tough defense, drawing the foul and still getting the shot off.
For the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
That's his first.
And there's a call on Yao.
Second team
That's his first foul. Bucks trailed by 11. And here's Holiday. Middleton outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Down low. Here's Yao. And the rejection by Giannis. And it's Rafer Alston with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
The Bucks working the ball around. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
You know, when Giannis is being this aggressive on offense, he can be really hard to stop. Defense needs to make an adjustment.
Nobody near Allen. Buries the open three to cap the break.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Yeah, with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Shakes him. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at him.
Pass to Middleton. And it's blocked.
And they've had the edge in rebounding all night long, and none bigger than that one right there.
And guys, you've seen it countless times in a close game. Hustle plays can really make the difference.
And Yao slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, you've got to keep Yao Ming out of the paint. Guy is just too big and too strong and has too good a touch to let him catch it that close.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Screen by Scola. Inside. Pass to Yao. Unable to get that one. And Milwaukee the other way now. Holiday attacking. A shot by Middleton. Wide open. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Now here's Allen. In the corner, Middleton with it. And stolen by Scola. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. McGrady's running. And the call will go against Grayson Allen. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Yao. It's hauled in by Giannis. A three, Middleton. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Presence of mind, really important. You know, this game is more mental than physical. And Middleton is a guy who stays in the moment. He's exceptional at knocking down a good shot off a good pass.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
The Bucks trail. The drive by Giannis. .54 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Alston. McGrady outside. To the paint. Inside Scola. Now Alston. Screen by Scola. McGrady with the ball. Picked up by Portis.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Here's McGrady. And he drives in. Yes!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And it's off from three-point range.
Call timeout. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get down for your Bucks dance team.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed.